Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about why it's important to tailor your message per social media platform. So the first thing you want to know is, who are you talking to? I talked about that in a previous video, which I will link here. And the importance of this is you can't talk to everybody, because if you try to talk to everybody, you will be talking to nobody. People will tune you out. People will stop listening to you if you sound like every other business on the planet. People are so inundated by noise that you need to be talking specifically to somebody, and that person is called your target audience, also known as your niche, also known as your ideal customer. There's a lot of different names for it, but it all basically means the same thing. You need to connect with your soulmate customer. This is the person who loves what you're about, who loves your product, who loves your personality and your brand and your business. So that aside, so once you know who you're talking to, then you need to talk to them, right? And you do that normally via social media. And it's important, once you know who you're talking to, that you know what social media they actually like to use. That's base step number one. If you know that your ideal customer doesn't really do Facebook, but they love Snapchat, guess where you should probably hang out? Snapchat. If you know that your customer is more of a professional, maybe insurance agent, something like that, where are they going to be? Okay, probably LinkedIn. So a lot of that is researching and seeing, okay, let's check out the different social medias and see how many of your ideal customers or niche or target audience you can find there. So once you figure out where to be, and I'd start with one, maybe two, and then expand from there. Don't get trapped in the overwhelm of getting onto multiple social media channels all at the same time, and then you end up posting nowhere because you're totally overwhelmed and it's too much. So pick one or two and then continue to add social media channels as you feel comfortable and if it makes sense. Sometimes all your people are on LinkedIn and there's not really any point in going anywhere else, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's worth it to check it out every once in a while because you might be surprised. Okay, so you know who you're talking to, you know where to talk, and let's just say, for our example, that your ideal customer loves Pinterest and loves Facebook. It's really easy now to post something in one place and have it share out to multiple networks. And this happens a lot with like Instagram. If you post on Instagram, you can choose that it also posts on Twitter and also posts on Facebook, and there's a couple of other networks. I don't use those really. But when you do that, you're missing out on something that could really, really make a huge difference. Now, when you go on Pinterest, if you go on Pinterest, if you're a crafter, you're probably on Pinterest. If you go on Pinterest, what are you there to do? You're there to daydream. You're there to plan purchases, decor. You're there to organize. You're there to prepare a meal. These are all kind of prepare and plan and even purchase ideas. Those are there. When you, as a consumer or as a business owner, go on Facebook, what are you there for? Catch up with your friends, see what's trending in the world. I like to just scroll through and make sure that I've acknowledged everybody that's pregnant or getting married and things like that. So it's more of a Rolodex of our peers and our people that we like to connect with and checking in with them and seeing what they're doing. Now you can see that I as a person am going to these two different social media sites for two totally different reasons. I'm not right now going to Facebook to plan my next couch purchase. I'm not doing that. Where am I going for that? Pinterest. I'm going there to get ideas of different styles of couches. I'm getting different ideas for decor. I'm maybe pinning some recipes. Those kinds of things, yes, I'm doing them on Pinterest. But when I'm on Facebook, I'm not doing that. And so when you post the same exact content, worded in the same exact way and framed in the same exact way to multiple social media channels at once, you lose out. You lose out. And I'm not saying that this is a bad practice in and of itself, but it's really important that you take the extra minute and think about who you're talking to and what they're there, on the other side waiting for. And let's say I knitted a scarf. I would post about the scarf on all my social media networks, and let's just say Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram. Those are my main ones right now as well. When I post on Pinterest, I'm probably going to post the item listing with as many details about how it's made, the quality, and all of that. And I'll post that there. When I post on Instagram, I'm going to make it more image focused, so the highest quality image I can get again, but I'll probably do something quirky with the scarf to show it off. And that's the point of that. On Facebook, I will post the picture of the scarf, but my text will be more about behind the scenes, how fun it was to make, and the copy that I'll be using is more here's what I've been up to kind of post, rather than buy my stuff kind of post. And you see how these different networks all behave differently. They don't want all the same exact content all the time. And so even though I did post about my scarf on all of these networks, I posted on them conscientiously and aware of what people are there for on that network. So that's my tip for you today. And with that, I would love to hear your feedback on this. This is a relatively new YouTube channel and I'm learning how to do video. But I'd love for you to subscribe, follow along with me as I get better at this, and leave comments if you have any questions or if you disagree. I'm open to that as well. Just let me know what you think about it in the comments. And also, head over to the Hobby to Business Academy Facebook group. That is the group that I run, and we basically talk about all sorts of business questions, pricing questions. We talk about how to handle particular scenarios, like if somebody wants to return one of your items, that kind of stuff. It's very much a handmade seller support group, and it's really fun. It's kind of a newer group, and we're really enjoying it over there. And also jump onto NanetteMinley.com. That is my blog and website, and you can learn about all the things that I'm teaching there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.